In 1972, a law was created that put a cap on how much money a person receiving SSI could have in their bank account at one time. That amount was $2,000. 49 years later, guess how much the cap is today? If you guessed $2,000, then you guessed correct. Imagine in 1972, minimum wage was $1.72 an hour. People could buy a car for $4,000. Median rent was $108 a month. $2,000 was a good amount that allowed people to have a little saved for extra bills for needs that would arise. People on SSI could work 40 hours a week and not go over their limit of money in the bank. Now imagine in 2021, minimum wage is $10 an hour and headed to $15 an hour in just a few short years. Average rent is around $1,400 a month. Down payment for a car is $2,000 or more. And there's no way a person can work 40 hours a week and stay under the $2,000 cap at $15 an hour. By the way, the more money I make, the less money I receive from SSI. That is a good thing. Once I go over my limit, I lose all of my services. That is not a good thing. You see, some people are not on SSI to receive money. We receive SSI to receive Medicaid services that allow us to be contributing members of our community. Without the Medicaid waiver, I would not receive the services that I need. I have an intellectual disability. There are some things I have learned to do well. I still lack what I need to be totally independent and understand how and what I need to be on my own. I need help with medical and financial decisions, cooking, cleaning, and self-care. My intellectual disability is part of who I am, but it does not define me. Right now, I cannot work full-time and keep my services because of limits placed on me by outdated laws created in 1972, 49 years ago. I cannot have more than $2,000 in my bank account at one time. Yes, I know the loopholes are there like an ABLE account, but do you know how hard it is for me to understand how to do banking? And now you want me to depend on my friends and family or someone I hire to help me understand a whole new system? Also, if I get married and have a child, when I die, Medicaid can take everything. Medicaid can take everything in my ABLE account away, and my own family would not get what I worked hard for and saved. I think I should have the right to use one banking system for my needs. Do people really expect me to live so poor that I follow financial guidelines from 1972 just because I have a disability? Is there some unwritten law because I need APD services to maintain independent community living that keeps me out of expensive institutional care? I would like to see two things. The cap of $2,000 should be raised to allow what the ratio of $2,000 was worth in 1972 to that amount now. And number two, services from the med waiver should not restrict someone to live in extreme poverty.